Okay, we are live.
We're rolling.
I will move this out of the way.
There you go.
We're rolling, but no pressure. I mean, you could still.
Oh yeah.
We could start. We could really start whenever.
All right. What do you want? Do you want yellow or do you want purple?
I like the combination of the colors together. I'm gonna go yellow just because it's in your left hand and I'm left-handed.
There you go. I like where your head's at.
I was like, hey, this is the Brothers Drake. But it's like that one is the same glass.
Right. That's the thing. I was like, fuck. It's like I'm pouring up like a wine. How do I? What do you think?
Damn, I just dove right into it, not even thinking. That's really good. I didn't really savor it.
You're here for it though.
I'm not gonna pronounce that, but it's plum wine.
Let me see. It's okay. It's has that thing on the top. Pronounced Wumeshu. Wumeshu.
Wumeshu.
So
it's really good, dude.
You like it?
Yeah, I want to look at the bottle. That's.
Oh, check this shit out. Fucking, you had to like rip the top off
can
like
opener?
a fucking can. Yeah, dude. It's fucking. I haven't had this shit.
Umi.
What is it?
Umi? In Japanese.
Okay.
Natural fruit is cooked. I don't know. I don't know. I don't work for a Japanese company, but I don't know.
That's right.
Because like certain things, like Spanish, it's easy to pronounce their vowels and stuff.
Yeah, this
but
is
like Japanese.
It's like they're Mexico's still like pretty nearby enough that we have a rough idea. This is like on an island somewhere.
Product of Japan. That's really good, dude.
I still haven't even tried a sip yet, but I'm about to. I haven't had this stuff in like probably.
I would literally like almost consider getting that for like our Japanese coordinator when he goes back. Be like,
he's like, oh, this
party gift.
He's like, this is some bottom shelf shit. Like,
no, he'd still probably be like, oh, right on. No, he doesn't. He doesn't talk like that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, it's very good.
Hell yeah.
It's very good.
No, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
It's very fruity.
Yeah, more so than I remembered. I don't know. Like I said, it's because we talked about it before. I haven't had this shit since probably like I want to say 2021.
Same stuff though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've had the same exact stuff before.
Once.
Okay. Yeah, this is really good. How much was that bottle, honestly?
For real, like not that much, like $15-20.
That's really cheap.
It's honestly cheaper than Brothers Drake.
Oh yeah. I was gonna get some mead last night, but I was like, the wine, that sangria I've been drinking, it was like half the price, and I was like, just gonna get 2 bottles of that. That's why I asked you if we were drinking this, because I was like, we're not drinking that plum wine. I was like, my boy might have already indulged in it.
Nah.
I was like, I'll bring the sangria and we'll just drink the sangria. But
I mean, you still fucking with the sangria though?
Mm-hmm. It's my second.
Is it sangria or sangaria?
I think it's sangria.
Okay.
Or maybe it's sangria. I don't know, dude.
Yeah. It's all right.
I don't know.
I don't practice sangria.
I don't. I literally I was saying that.
Fuck.
It's like, wait a minute. And then for a minute, I'm like, is that? No, it's.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's funny you mentioned about the colors. This was actually the fucking high school I went to before I came to.
Their colors?
Yeah, that was their colors.
Carol's colors are purple and gold.
Oh, for real? Okay. All right.
I like them better than we were Bulldogs.
What, Carol?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I gotcha.
I went from being a Bulldog to being a Hornet.
Bulldog, Hornet, I went from being a fucking Sherman, like the Sherman tank, to being a Hornet. It's like, man, it was a lot cooler when we were fucking just a tank. Like, that was kind of hard, but, yeah.
Shit.
Mike and Shane special podcast, attempt number 7. I'm kidding. This isn't our 7th attempt. This is our 2nd, and
second and a half.
And I don't think we're calling it that.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're nameless. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. This early
We'll figure something out.
Well, yeah, we'll get there.
Eventually.
We'll get there. No sweat. No sweat, Brett.
Cheers.
I'm like, fuck, I gotta keep up with my boy here.
Yeah,
Shit's good though.
I'm just thirsty. I think that's a lot of it. Let me drink some water here.
Yeah, this shit is okay. So it's a 5th, and it's like 14.6.
Okay, that stuff I was drinking last night was 12.
Okay.
I drank the whole bottle. Didn't feel too bad. I had a little bit of a hangover.
A little bit.
But like fucking around probably like 8 o'clock, dude. I was like, I'm pretty drunk right now.
That's all it was.
But I didn't start drinking until like almost 6.
Yeah.
So I like drank it really quick.
Okay.
2 hours, I drank the whole bottle.
You got after it. Respect.
It was good though.
No, it's nice.
Yeah.
It
The
is
next bottle
nice.
will be better because it'll be like it'll be more chilled. Where I bought that warm, so it only had like I put it in the freezer for a half hour.
Wasn't like a brand that you said like you'd had like back in the day, like Sean got it or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had it when I was like, it was probably the first bottle of wine I ever had.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't even have I didn't have a cork remover then.
Oh shit.
I
Okay.
used like a screw,
You're
like a
like a nail or
screwdriver,
some shit, okay.
maybe a hammer, like the claw end of a hammer. And I like.
Okay. Hell yeah.
It was rough, and I think my dad was still like at home in the bedroom next to me.
Oh, fuck. So you're just like
trying to get the wine.
Fuck
Yeah.
out.
And I was like, well, I could screw into it, and then I think I told my mom about it. And she ended up giving me like a wine cork remover. Like,
Your mom hooked it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A couple
But
weeks later.
you managed to get it out.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You rigged it.
I
You
don't
got
even
it
think I like lost it in the bottle. I'm pretty sure I actually pulled it out, if I remember right. I might have lost one of them in the bottle.
There was this girl that I used to like fool around with back in the day, and she was from Mississippi, and like we met and fucking like I went over to her apartment one time, and we like went to Walmart, picked up like a couple of things, like a little like DiGiorno pizza, some wine. Got back to her place, and she's like, "Oh, I don't have a bottle opener." And I'm like, "We were just at Walmart. You could have got one."
You gotta go use the
Yeah.
seatbelt.
Yeah. So anyway, what we ended up doing was like, because we looked online, we're like, "How the fuck do you get this out without a bottle opener?"
Yeah.
A wine bottle opener, corkscrew.
Yeah, cork remover. Yeah.
How do you get this shit open? And shit like that. I was like, yeah, just try to screw into it with an actual screw and pull it out.
That's kind of what I did. Yeah.
I'm like, do you have that? She's like, well, no. I'm like,
You're like, I'm going to disassemble your house.
okay, I guess the drinks are off the table then.
That's rough.
We did eventually get it though, but it was, bro, I'm telling you, this was a process.
Hours.
This took time. We both had to like grab a lighter and fucking like
Heat it up.
light it up by like the neck,
Yeah.
so it would just slowly just
The heat. Yeah.
poof, and like, ugh, dude, that was so impractical.
That's so rough. No, I remember when I was like trying to get the one bottle open the one night. It's like it was like, yeah, you just like bop it on the edge of the table, and
It's like,
whoa.
but-
I'm like in the kitchen. My dad's sleeping. I'm just like, I'm just trying to gently tap it.
Think. You like wrap it up with like a fucking towel or some shit, like,
Gently.
come on.
No, then that's probably how I figured the screw method out. Then I was like, oh, we got screws.
There you go.
I mean, really, I should have like put a screw in it with a screwdriver, and then took it out to like the vise in the garage and put the vise in and just like pulled on it.
You're like, oh, I gotta keep low profile doing this shit. He's like, what the fuck you doing out there? Just trying to get drunk. Yeah, just,
I do remember like I liked it though. It was pretty good wine.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, I'm gonna start drinking some wine more often.
Back before we had any like sort of context about like what like actual like what we liked.
Oh yeah.
Had like no prior knowledge of alcohol.
I don't know if I told you or not, but like last week I tried taking I was just trying to drink Sailor Jerry, which I used to drink Sailor Jerry all the time, like Sailor Jerry and Coke and mix it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drink it like all the time. I'd go through like phases where I drink it like a lot for like a month.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, all right, I'm off on that.
Yeah.
And then I would just go like to whiskey for a month, and then I'd go to vodka, and then like tequila. I'd
Constantly
usually mix it
say,
up.
yeah.
Well, like I tried to drink some of it last week, and I was
Whoa.
like, I threw it out. I was like, this shit. It's been in my. Maybe it was because it's been in my freezer, but it's alcohol. It doesn't like.
Doesn't really
go
get bad like that.
Yeah.
Not really.
But I was like, this stuff is fucking gross.
Yeah, it's not great, at least in my opinion. But then again, I was never much of a spiced rum kind of guy. It just wasn't my thing.
Yeah.
Not really.
It used to not bother me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was doing it with cherry Coke. I would think that wouldn't really hurt anything, but
You would think, but
I was drinking some Southern Comfort though. Like a week. Yeah. Well, I was.
Okay, how was that?
That was bad. And I was like, how the fuck did we do this back in the day? But then I was drinking it like the other night. And I was chasing it with orange juice.
okay.
And I masked it like really well.
Really?
I was like, just chug it. I would do a
Well,
shot really quick
okay.
and then just put the orange juice in my mouth and like flush it around.
Yeah.
And I think like the acidity
Acidity.
of the orange juice. Thank you.
Yeah.
That kind of just got the taste out of my mouth, and it wasn't that bad.
Okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense. It's like orange juice is a very like bold, striking.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I figured it would cover up. But the same thing with Coke. You would think Coke would cover up the rum, but
You would think like the
I don't know.
sweetness and like I don't know, they mesh well. They're both brown, so
yeah, I don't know. I think it's just that rum had like overpowering. But Southern Comfort is very like it's got that potent. taste to it. I'm not a big fan of it, but it went down pretty good with the orange juice and being 100 proof. I had it.
That was okay.
Yeah, that's what
That was my
we
next
said.
question. I was
Yeah.
like, how fucking strong was
No,
your
it
shit?
was the 100 proof stuff, but I did like 3, maybe 4 shots, and I was like, all right, I feel pretty good.
The 100 proof. That shit was probably like $18 a bottle.
No, that's cheap.
Uh,
Well, I mean, I bought a pint.
Oh,
So
okay.
my dad used to drink Southern Comfort all the time, the 100 proof.
Yeah.
That's why I bought it, and I'll pour him a shot every now and then. Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I gotcha. I remember that. This shit smells weird.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't smell like it tastes.
No, it tastes fucking good, but like, yeah, that's not.
Yeah, if I smelled this first, I'd
I'd
be like, yeah.
no. I'm kind of glad you just fucking went for it, honestly, as opposed to like, yeah, let me
Yeah,
just
I did just
swirl it
fucking
around.
go for it, too. I'm
Go
like,
for the
"No,
aromas.
relax. I just want to take a couple pictures of you. Shit. Bro, it's like 50 degrees outside right now.
Bro, it's lovely.
It's warm. I'm looking forward to going out there on the deck later and not like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
freezing. It was like that last time I came over, too, last weekend.
Yeah, and it's only getting like warmer and
And
warmer.
I think it's I don't have my watch. It's 5:30 and it's still pretty.
Still pretty light out.
Yeah, so I haven't been paying attention to that. I know the days get longer.
Yeah, I think I like used to clock it back in the day, and I mean I don't know if there's any legitimacy to it, but I think it was something like every day you get about an extra minute
Something like that. Yeah.
because it was I was kind of gauging that like back in like high school based off like when the street light would come on, and I'd be down like the little like living room on the
Nice.
first floor. I'd look out and I'd be like had like the Time Warner cable box, and it'd say the time. I'd be like, blink. I'd be like, oh, well, 7:32.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
You know, shit like that.
Oh, that's funny. I wish I had stuff like that. Have you ever though been driving through a town and like the lights turn on or off? Like
Yeah, it's just
it's
weird.
weird, dude.
It's like
weird.
were you waiting for me to come
Yeah.
through?
I mean, and like sometimes it's probably based on that daylight timer or whatever. So
Yeah.
it changes constantly. Because you'll look down, it's like 8:13. Like who the fuck does anything at 8:13? Like who sets a timer?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Just wild.
I need to start doing that. Like setting my alarm clock. Like yeah, I get. What time you get up after work? Oh, I get up at 5:42. Just 5:42, not 5:45.
Yeah.
Not 5:40. 5:42.
5:42. Okay.
I need those extra 2 minutes.
Dude, fucking
Those are
like
for me.
this past week has been kind of brutal. These cats, they've been
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
around.
I don't even see them. Are they all in jail?
They're probably scared. I'm gonna terrorize them. Now, one of them's passed out over there.
Is that a cat? I can't tell if that's
Yeah,
a cat
that's a
or
cat,
like
like
a fuzzy
on the armrest.
slipper.
Yeah, I mean,
Tell.
fucking, she's there. Arthur's around here somewhere. Scarlett's around here. They're probably just chilling in the other room or something.
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Hold that thought.
Pause it. Yeah. We have a phone call interruption here. We'll be back. Please stay with us. 10 seconds for station identification.
So anyway, yeah, the cats. No, Arthur's actually right on the other side of that pillow over there, like the little like blue and gold one, and then Scarlett's.
What
over there.
they been doing though?
They have been. Well, a lady sent me a picture earlier today, and it was of the three of them. They were all like in between like the blinds in the sliding glass door. They were all just like in the same like at the same door, just sunbathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were loving it. I mean, fuck, man. Whenever I came home, I was like, got home kind of early. I was like, this is it's pretty nice. This is good. I'm like,
being home early or what?
not even that. Okay, well, I got home a little earlier than usual, and like the blinds were open. Shit.
Oh, just like the ambiance of like.
Yeah,
the-
it was-
yeah, no, it is nice. Like it's pretty outside right now, even though there's no leaves.
Yeah. Even like
Wow.
even at work, like I looked over at one point, I was like, fuck, it's like I can see some light like shining in through like some of these windows. Okay. It's not so gloomy.
Sunshine.
It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
No, I walked out at like probably like 10:30 today, and I was like, that's a nice day out. Like it was kind of warm out.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it was mild, but
Yeah, chilly, but
yeah, with the wind, yeah, it was
Manageable.
chilly, but like fuck.
nothing like compared to like.
I think a lot of it was the sun was kind of hitting me.
Oh, absolutely.
And I was like, well, for a Midwesterner who said that, like, that sun do a lot.
It does.
They do a lot.
It does. It picks up the slack. Like
Yeah, it does.
compared to yesterday, I think like the high was like I don't know, somewhere around like 36 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I mean today it's like how much shit really changed? And it's like, well, it's not overcast. The sun is out in full swing. Like
No, it's nice out. It's still pretty nice out there right now. I ain't gonna lie.
fucking.
It's windy though. I'm looking at that flag and it's like, yeah.
Oh, it's going. It's going. But so yeah, you know they're yucking it up. They love the sun. They're here for it. But yeah, no, this past week, man, they've been waking me up like early as fuck.
They want their food.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we got them on a schedule where it's like we feed them at 6 a.m. and then at like 4 p.m. And that's like, I mean, that works, but like at the same time, it's like once it starts getting to like
Oh yeah.
4 a.m., they're
Rocco
like,
Haynes are like that.
they're like, look, if I just
Yeah.
wake him up, like he'll get up, he'll feed us, like, and I do
It's like
because
if I'm a burden to this motherfucker, he will get up and give me what I want.
yeah,
That's
and
rough, dude.
I know, and like I would do shit like there was it was like Monday, I like woke up to Scarlett. She was just like running across like our pillows. I'm like, I'm like, that's fucking it. Come here. I like picked her up and I just put her in the guest bedroom, shut the door. I'm like, litter box is in there. If you need a pee, you go use it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like you know how to work the TP.
Until then, it's like a fucking beanbag chair over there. I'll come back at 6. I'm like, yeah, I'll fucking
Rocco and Haynes aren't like that with their food. They'll go like wait for food around their feeding time around 6.
Mm-hmm.
But Rocco's real bad if he has to go out and it's like a Saturday
Mm-hmm.
because he's used to getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning with me for work.
Yeah,
And going out. So if it's like 9 o'clock and he hasn't,
you got to keep that schedule going.
He's like, he'll fucking get in the bed and he'll start panting.
Mm.
And he'll just lay in the bed and pant. And it's enough to like shake the bed. And it's like, God damn it.
It's like, I just need some solitude from you animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Haynes is like complete opposite. He's like, no, I'll lay here. Let me sleep.
He's like, it's fine. I'm comfy.
I will pee when I'm ready.
Yeah. I'll pee when you're
Sometimes
ready
it's
to
like,
take
dude, come on, you have to pee. Like, come on. He's like, fuck with me.
It's just
Not,
like, it's
not
like,
all
man,
the time, but sometimes.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, sometimes you have to like yell at him to get him to go out.
I mean, I said that this was some like bottom like shelf shit, but Japan's #1 Wumeshu brand Surf Chilled. That's not bad though. And I think like I'm pretty sure like whenever I had this the first time, once I got down to the bottom of it, I'm pretty sure I plucked out like some of the plums and like chewed on them a little bit.
Yeah, they're probably fucking
Soaked,
yeah.
packed full of shit. But
I'm ready for second. No, I can wait. I can wait for you. No, no pressure either. You don't have to. No, I've been trying to like, not fucking drink like I'm a fish here.
I'm there with you. I mean,
This is very good. No, you're right there. Yeah.
I gotcha.
This is very good though. It's very sweet. It almost tastes like apple. Except for me, I don't know. I don't even know how much to pour out.
Well, I just poured it down to the bottom line.
The bottom one.
Yeah, but I mean, you poured whatever you want.
Did you like shake this or anything before you?
No, why?
I don't know. I just wondered if it would like settle.
I don't know. I guess I haven't really thought about it.
I didn't think about that with the wine either. That is badass. So you know what that hole's for, right?
Yeah, it's for air.
Yeah.
Keep it going out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the same thing they do with fucking Starbucks cups.
Oh,
Like,
really?
the lids up top, got a little
Nice.
hole to keep it going. So
Thank you for that, by the way.
yeah,
I'll bring up some of that sangria, whatever the fuck.
you know, whatever.
can't
Tomato,
tell.
tomato, potato,
Yeah.
potato, sort of shit. Yeah, no, it's nice though. I like it. It was like, dude, I've honestly only seen this shit like maybe 3 times.
You said you got up somewhere in Dublin, didn't you?
Yeah, it was because I was on the. It's because I was fucking hunting for some of that sour beer that we've been drinking the past few weeks.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Just drive up there and see if you can find it.
yeah. Well, not even. I looked on their website and I like found their like beer locator, and I found like a couple different places in like Columbus. And you know, I mean, they say like, oh yeah, we've got this, and this, and this, and this in stock, but that's not always the case. You know, normally it's only like, you know, fucking like 3 different types of, and it's pretty limited. But anyway, besides the point, I saw this and I was like, oh fuck, yeah, I way back when I remember this. You know, let me pick this shit up.
No, it's just good. I might have to take a picture of it. I'm actually going to take a picture of it so I can.
It has a very like distinct look about it.
What was the name of that place you went? Was it like big? Was it like a pretty cool?
What, the place that I went to for to find that?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I can't even tell you the name of it off the top of my head, honestly. I could probably like pull it up on Google Maps and tell you, but
big deal. I was just like curious because I'm like, if it's a nice place to like go get some alcohol, like,
it's not bad. But it seemed like, I mean, fuck, man, I feel like I was so like transfixed on like finding what I went there to
Yeah,
find
you didn't
that
know
like
a lot.
maybe I wasn't really like observing everything else.
Was it pretty good sized or?
It was pretty good sized. It was pretty decent little sized building. It was in a strip, but like place was pretty spacious.
Nice.
Pretty spacious.
It's like I go to Giant Eagle and Kroger's most of the time, but there's a liquor store in Lancaster,
Yeah.
the Pit Stop, and they have a better variety because it's just a liquor store. They don't carry just like your main name stuff, but I don't know how exotic they get.
Yeah. I don't know.
But even like finding I don't know anything about wines, so I just kind of look around. The sangria I drink is at Ravens Glen, so usually I can find it in like a local Ohio winery area. They also have a blackberry wine.
Ooh.
And I'm like,
that sounds good. I'm not gonna lie.
But it was like 25, and I'm like, all right, let me just get 2 bottles of sangria right now.
How much was the sangria?
$10.99.
$10.99 a pop. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
12%. I didn't look at the the blackberry, but I was like, shit, we might have to try that sometime. They have some really like nice sounding stuff, and it's off of we could like go to their winery sometime even.
Okay.
I'd be down. I'm sure Lindsay would be down after the baby and everything for sure.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Alex and I, we're getting ready to check out another venue next week.
How many of you guys been to? Just 2?
Just one.
Okay, just one. Just the one that you showed me the pictures of with the trees.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about that place today. I seen some trees and I was like, I still love near school. It's the one Shane showed me.
Yeah.
That is pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
It is, but it's fucking pricey.
No, that is pricey.
Like $6,000.
How does Alex feel about the price though?
She's not really fazed by it. She's
yeah,
like,
dude. I think it's a woman thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
She's like, oh, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
reasonable.
I'm like, that's a fucking car, babe.
Yeah.
Not a nice new car, but like that's
a used car.
A really nice winter beater.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So
that is a nice vacation somewhere.
Fuck.
You should really. I mean, I'm not just maybe put that in there and be like, you can spend all this money on it. But if she wants that, like Lindsay's doing the same thing right now with the baby shower. It's like if they have a vision, they want their vision, and it's
to be complete.
Yeah, and I think it's totally a woman thing, like to want that. I mean, if you were like, no, I want to get married in a castle, and shit, that would be cool as fuck. But that would probably be better because then you guys both would be like, all right, yeah, our budget's $15,000 on a venue.
Well, there's that, but then, like, look at this place. So, this is a place out in Granville, and it's, like, this big-ass mansion, and, like, fucking got all sorts of shit.
How much is that place?
Take a guess.
It's lower than the other place, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say like 45.
3, even less because they have different options. There's like you can do the mansion, or they have like
that is reasonable.
They have a side thing where it's like $2,700.
Well, $300 though, really.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, you don't know. You might like the one that's a little less more.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like you said, it's only $300.
Yeah.
So, like how drastic of a fucking difference is it?
There's that aspect of it too.
But two sides of the same coin.
$3,000 is, I feel, reasonable for a venue. Like that's, it's crazy that people spend like the one wedding I went to last year with Lindsay, her friend. It was a $6,000 wedding. I'm looking around and I'm like, man, this place is nice, but like they fucked up their song and they walked down the aisle. Like they did, dude. They walked down the aisle to fucking Thunderstruck.
Oh,
by AC/DC.
God.
Yeah, and Lindsay asked her after the wedding. She was like, "Was that like supposed to be a song?"
What was he thunderstruck by you, or
like, no, not at all. They messed that all up, and it's like, yeah, like, and keep that in mind too when you look at these places. Like, if they have like a DJ and stuff, like have you seen that one like commercial? It's like Farmers or something, and it's the guy like they have a DJ and he like fucks it up. It like interrupts them walking down. Yeah, just. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying be a dick about that shit, but I think some of that stuff, like, they'll take advantage of you if not take advantage of you, but like if they mess up, they'll be like,
"Oh well,
sorry," with the little frowny
face. Ish happens.
Yeah. That's the scary part of it too. Like I said, they paid $6,000 for that, and then like later on, I found out too that there was a wedding there like the night before, so there was stuff left over.
Oh no!
So they had like extra. It was like extra decorations for their wedding. But it's like, okay, so you guys didn't even really pay for like
shit
stuff.
It's like you probably paid like fucking $8 otherwise. God, some shit like that.
And it was at the Trout Club out in Newark, I think. It was a golf course, but like the venue wasn't very big, and they had a DJ and a photo booth and stuff.
It's just wild. It is because, like, I don't really know how they how they gauge how much you're actually like paying for something like that. Because I mean, all these places are different. Because
That is a good question.
the place I showed you with the trees, that is oh fuck, I haven't even.
You're good, dude.
The place with the trees, like this is only gonna be their second. It's only gonna be their second fucking yeah. You saw me like oh fuck. This is only gonna be their second year of actually having like a wedding season. This is their second year of doing this. So, and that place I just showed you, they've been doing this shit for like at least 8, roughly.
No, after you told me that, I'm like, phew, damn, if I could get some people married on my property for.
Yeah, right. You're like, we got a beautiful barn over here. All right, we're gonna have
It's
the
like,
bride,
no,
the bride
but-
upstairs, the boys downstairs.
Yeah.
All right.
No, yeah, I work like that.
I mean, fuck. Like, I mean,
No. I am thinking of like an Airbnb eventually with that place, though.
that's not bad.
That would be nice.
That could work, especially if like you were. I was gonna say like if you ever like were to move up to the place up on the hill.
Yeah, I don't want that place.
No. Why not?
It's kind of just been like neglected for like
Okay.
since my grandpa passed. Like
Okay.
no shade or nothing, but then there's like there's this issues with like moisture and mold in the basement and stuff. So it's like
Yeah, it's a headache and a half.
and then like there's just other and I don't know.
Did they do pretty well like keeping up on the place you're in now?
What do you mean like over the barn?
No, the place you're in now. Like it's not like neglected.
No,
your home that they lived in prior.
Oh
to,
no,
like,
no,
moving.
It was pretty well taken care of. I mean, they don't like neglect the property, but just like the issue with the
It was
basement.
more
it's
of
like,
just the issue with that place in
it's-
specific.
yeah, the basement kind of worries me, and then it's just it's on that fucking hill. I don't
Yeah.
want to live on the hill. I don't want to have to mow the grass on the hill. Part of it too is like I don't even want to mow the yard I have now. I don't want to inherit like twice that, and then it be on the hill. Like fuck.
Yeah, that sounds like a pain.
I
That
think
really
about
sounds
that
like
shit.
an ass.
I think about that shit all the time. I'm like, how the fuck did my grandpa do it? Oh, that's right. He was retired.
Yeah, he had all
He
the
could
time to do
sleep
this
in,
shit.
and he's like, oh yeah, I got a full schedule today. I just have to mow the grass.
Was he like one of those like up at the butt crack of dawn type dudes?
Yeah, but he would take a nap usually all the time. No,
Yeah.
my grandpa was like strict. My dad used to always be like, yeah, your grandpa like just worked to death. Like he never.
Yeah.
He
I
was
mean,
like,
that's fucking how they did it, man.
yeah, oh, yeah. He would work like 80-hour work weeks. He would come home and sleep for like 3 hours and then go back to work.
God
And
damn.
that's like all he did. But it's like,
But I
I
mean,
mean, look what he accomplished. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I could work. Now maybe if I went out and worked 80-hour work weeks, I could probably afford the property. But
Would you want to?
no, I wouldn't.
No.
And they had 3 kids too, so I mean, there's that. But they always
Yeah.
were like upper middle class. I feel like.
Yeah, which is nice. I mean,
Even
fuck,
like
dude.
growing up, I feel like they always had like, from what I've heard. I mean, obviously I wasn't fucking there, but
Yeah, man. Fucking. I mean, that's great. Like, if you're able to do that and like go and just bust ass like that, like you may not have like a whole lot of like a life going on outside of work,
so
but
that's what
like,
I'm saying. He probably
good
didn't
for
have any
you.
of that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But my dad would talk about that when he was at ball. He was like, "There's these guys that'll just work, like not 15-hour days, but 12-hour days, like 5 days a week,
Yeah.
just to get all the overtime."
Yeah.
And then it's like they have these nice houses, but they're never home because they're always at work.
I would like to have the option to like just fucking go to work and just fucking just tear through. Just
Wouldn't it be
put
nice if you could just like work 40 hours a week? Just you pick your schedule. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be so fucking dope?
Take it as you want it. Yeah.
I mean, it would never work because everybody would be like working fucking.
Oh
work.
yeah, it'd
It's
be a
like
shit
yeah,
show.
for like the next 8 hours, we only have 2 people here.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then like at lunchtime, it's
Oh.
like everybody just shows up.
It's like
You
someone's
know,
gonna fucking kill someone
Yeah.
if like shit pops off wrong. Yeah. This week was like actually pretty chillax to work. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Alex said something. She was like, she's like, oh, it was like last night. She's like, how's work going, by the way? You seem to be pretty good mood when you get home. I'm like, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, come back.
I guess I haven't wanted to yell my brains out at inanimate objects around the house for falling off the table whenever I set them there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I was seeing what my battery was at. I
Oh.
was like, I don't want that shit to die.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
We good.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was the fact that like Monday was pretty chillaxed, and that's huge. Monday is like it's the start of the week.
That makes sense.
It's not the very first day for me. It's my second day,
it's the
but
start of the week.
it's like if it fucking sucks, it's gonna set the like tone
It's
for
gonna
like
trickle down.
the rest of the week, and it gets hard to kind of get away from that. But you know,
I feel it.
it was easy this week, so it's good.
That's good.
Pretty happy about that. Fuck. Goddamn. There's something funny to tell you. Alright, so the other day, let me see, what was it? Yesterday. Tuesday, I was like, I got home and, you know, I come in, I see Alex, and she's like, oh yeah, we were here tonight. And we'd actually gone to the movies like the night before. Went and saw a movie called ISS. I think I showed you that, where they're up in space and like they're up there with like some Russians, and like bombs start like going off on Earth, and they're like, yo, who the fuck just did that? And they're like, they get a message, it's like, take control of the ISS by any means necessary. And he's like, yo, if we got that like same message, like they probably did too. So it's like Americans for it.
Yeah.
Really tense. Anyway, pretty good.
Really?
Pretty good.
Sounds good.
But I really tried to convince her to go see Godzilla instead.
Yeah.
And she's like, and I was just like, fuck it, you want to go see Godzilla tomorrow? She's like, yeah, okay. So anyway, fucking Tuesday rolls around. I get home, you know, I come up, and I'm like, I'm kind of not really feeling it. I'm just like, man, I just kind of want to hang out if that's cool. And she's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. She was totally on board. So she's like, well, what do you want to do for dinner? And I'm like, well, I saw this recipe online. It was to make copycat beef and cheddars from Arby's.
Okay.
And you also get the Arby's fries from the frozen section.
Yeah, those are good.
Right?
Those are pretty good.
So what I did was, you know, she's like, okay, cool. And we run out to Kroger. You know, I get the buns. I get the, the onion and poppy seed buns.
Yeah.
You can get.
Yeah.
Got some of those. Went to the deli.
Got the beef.
Got some roast beef. Bro, I remember back in like 2019 or so. That shit was like $11.25 a pound. Now it's $15 a pound. And the recipe required a pound. So I was like, fuck, alright, well, I'm locked in, let's get it.
You could almost go to fucking...
It would be almost cheaper to just go to fucking Arby's and get like 4 of those.
Yes.
And some fries. Like, god damn. Anyway. So, fucking go, get the buns. I get the meat. I go and get the cheese. Well, she's like, oh, well, let's get some fake cheese. And I'm like, okay, well, like some cheese out of a can, because that's what the recipe had like shown for. And she's like, yeah, here, what aisle would that be in? Oh, here we go. Let's get the Campbell's like cheese soup. That'll be it. And I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I even said something to her. I'm like, honey, that
is not what that is, babe.
That says soup. And she's like, oh no, but it's like a cheese. It's like a cheese. It's fine. And I'm like, okay.
It is the Campbell. If it was like the nacho sauce, it is, but it's still way too runny.
It's very runny.
Yeah.
So
liquid gold.
Yeah. No. So fucking. We got all that. The recipe called for us to get like water, beef bouillon, like the little cubes, put it in there, get that heated up. It'll like melt down or whatever, like the cube will.
Yeah.
And get like really like beef flavorful. So got that. Went and got the fries. We're on our way to go cash out, and we're walking by the chips, and I'm like, stay right there, be right back. I go and I get the Fritos fucking cheddar cheese, mild cheddar, in the can. The thick actual cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't...
That shit that like jiggles when you fucking...
Yeah. I'm like, honey,
that's what you want.
That's exactly what you want. I'm like,
I'm not.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong, okay? I know what I'm talking about.
I'm willing to spend this extra $2.27.
Yes, just to prove you... Almost proving you wrong at this point is more important than actually making a good meal.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Did you get... No, keep going. I do want to hear the end of the nacho cheese.
Okay. Well, it's... The nacho cheese is not the fucking big conclusion of this, trust me. We fucking get back to the house. I fucking throw the fries in. I like throw the bouillon in the water, and it's like heating up and whatnot, getting everything together. I throw the cheese. So I throw the soup because I'm like, okay, babe, I'll try. I fucking like throw the soup in, microwave it, comes out. I'm like, yep, that's about what I expected. It's very runny. This is just soup. So I threw the actual Frito cheese into like a little like pot, and it's on the stove, and I'm like, you see that? You see that bubbling? See that bubbling? You see that thickness? So, anyway, all that's going. The fucking water in bouillon is taking forever and a half to fucking break down. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This recipe sucks. Why isn't this working? So I mean, it's slowly breaking down, and it like starts heating up, and it's like, now only put the meat in for like 2 minutes, because then the meat, like the beef, will get overcooked. I'm like, all right, you got it. So like everything's done, and the last thing I'm doing, I'm just throwing the beef in like this fucking warm water, and like 2.5, like 3 minutes go by. I'm like, oh, it's like this water isn't really that warm, but I gotta set the boil like you told me to. Anyway, so by the time everything's ready, I'm getting the beef out, and bro, the water with the bouillon, it like sapped like all the fucking like flavor out of it. Like, so it just had no fucking flavor.
Wow.
And like it went from having like a little bit of like rough texture, but in the good way. Like kind of a chew. This was just fucking mush, just like
oh god,
coming
this is
apart.
disgusting.
I'm like, this is fucking ugh. So I'm like, oh wow, this is fucking. And like we sit down, I fucking put all the cheese on that bitch to like mask the fucking. Like, we start eating it. And, like she threw like most of her fucking sandwich out. I'm like, all right, Arby's fries for dinner. Like, so we like went to town on that, and just, bro, fuck that recipe. And the thing is, the whole thing would have been fine if you would have just prepped the meat a little different. If you would have thrown it in the fucking skillet and just like cooked it up like that,
just browned it. Yeah.
If you would have thrown it in the oven at like 400 degrees for like
a
couple minutes, would have been fine.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah,
and then
that's
like,
weird.
bro, so you know how you'll like Google a recipe and it'll show like, oh, this is a 4-star recipe.
What was that one?
It didn't even have a star. It didn't even show stars. Like, no one had rated this.
You should rate it, dude. You should tell the people.
I don't think it gave me the option. I should go back and be like, bitch, you take this down.
Yeah, you are fucking people's wallets up with this recipe.
Yeah.
No, for real, that does suck. I hate that whenever we make a new food and it's like, man, I really just wasted like.
In this fucking economy.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah. I was, bro. That made me fucking mad.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you're right. You could have just like threw that shit in the skillet with some seasoning. And
it would be fine. I'm
I'm
great.
trying to think what you could have made it moist with. I think butter, but I'm like, not the healthiest. But
Yeah.
I do fuck with butter.
Yeah.
Lindsay's got me on the olive oil thing, but and coconut oil. Coconut oil was good.
We just got like a new olive oil thing, like the little like actual like glass fucking bottle for it with a little like neck that has a little, like,
we got a little boot one.
yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I think we literally bought the bottle just for the boot. And we took it we just kept it and kept refilling it.
No, respect. Right on
I
there.
think, I don't know, it's been we've had that bottle for a long time.
So yeah, like that. That's a pretty bad taste in my mouth. I'm just like, man, fucking dummy. So then like, the night went on, and like my stomach was kind of upset. And I had read like a thing online. It's like if you don't cook like the beef properly, like you might get sick. And I'm like,
I thought, where did you just bought the meat out of the deli though? It was already like cooked, wasn't it?
Yes.
Like you can eat it.
Yes.
It's already cooked.
yes. But like still, just like seeing that put it like in the back of my mind, and I was like,
I'm gonna jive.
oh, it's like I'm like, yeah, the consistency of that meat was pretty questionable. And then like I would just like you know some shit like that, and it was just like it'd be like a deep like from the bowels of the belly, just and then I was like, I was on the fucking toilet, I was taking a shit, and I was like, I kind of like what? Yeah, a little bit came up. I was like, all right, that's it. And I fucking just like threw up. I was like butt ass naked. I was in the bathroom in the bedroom, and fucking Alex was in the bed. She just heard me like throwing up in the toilet. She just came and just like, a little pat on the back. I'm like, yep. I'm just like, I got like hanging off me. Like, baby. That's what I said. I was like, all right, come here, baby, little kiss, little kiss. She was like, I'll kiss your cheek. I was like, yeah, all right. So yeah, that kind of stunk, but
that was the night after that. You got.
That was the same night.
Oh, that's rough, man.
Yeah,
that's a double whammy.
Well, I mean, yes, but like, Yes, but no. I mean, yeah, that's two shitty things on one night. But at the same time, I would much rather that like that whole thing be concluded that night than have it like bleed over to the next day.
Yeah, and wake up and be like, yeah, I can't come to work today.
Well, I was worried about that. I'm like, dude, I might fucking like have like low key food poisoning and be fucking sick tomorrow. But yeah, no. So oh, and then to top it off, so I hop in the shower, fucking go to bed. And then the next day I wake up at 4:45 from the cats. I normally get up at like 6:45.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like early as fuck. I get up at like 4:45 sometimes.
Yeah. So I got up at 4:45. I was just like, fuck. I'm like, and the thing is, I fucking never am able to like fall back to sleep when they wake me up. So I got up and I stayed up. I just went and played Max Payne 2 for like an hour and a half. Got a little high before work, but it was nice because I was actually able to like come down and like take a shower and shit. I was. It's fucked because like it seems like nights that I like kind of get fucked up before work, I get to bed at like a reasonable time and I take the precaution to actually get up early and give myself plenty of time to shower, get freshened up.
Yeah.
So I look very presentable.
Yeah.
I don't feel good, but I look presentable.
Look the part at least, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, I got up the next day. And I fucking, like, cats woke me up super early. I got, like, fucking no sleep, That kind of sucked. I mean, I got some, but not as much as I would like. Which buns, but what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I felt okay. So that was huge. It's like, my stomach isn't bothering me. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, that's always a good thing.
Isn't fucking with me anymore. I'm okay. I'm through the woods.
Yeah.
So.
Made it to Grandma's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
And Grandma was there. It wasn't the wolf.
Yeah.
You believe that?
Yeah. Work was good.
Work was good. Yeah, so. Anyway, went about my day and got off work. And I went to the gym. And then, like, I left and I felt really fucking good. This was yesterday.
Okay.
I'm like, I feel kind of nice. You know what? I'm going to go to Kroger. And I'm going to get some stuff. And I'm going to make dinner. And I'm going to make it fucking good this time. So I did. And it turned out so. I mean, granted, it wasn't like a full-on recipe. It was just like one of those like take home, throw this shit together, and bake it type things. But you know what? It was very good. It was.
Hey, sometimes a sure winner gets you back on track.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it was. It was jalapeno popper chicken with red skin potatoes and corn.
Okay.
And I got a little garlic bread to go with it.
Nice.
Yeah,
that
which
pretty good.
Which like I don't know if like jalapeno popper chicken really like pairs amazing with garlic bread.
Yeah, but hey, I like garlic bread.
It's like, hey, I like these things. Yeah. Put them together. Hey, what the fuck? A little bread with your meat.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It was good.
Can't eat your bread, you can't have your pudding.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
That's exactly what they say. I mean, how are you going to have your pudding if you don't have your meat, That's all I'm saying. Fucking.
By the way, one of these is yours. Pick either one. They're pretty much the same.
Now, is this the stuff strictly from up north, or is this a mix?
There was a little bit of Ed stuff in it, but most of it's the Michigan stuff. I think one is like a little. They're both about the same. They should be the same.
I'm going for the right boy because I'm right-handed.
Hey,
there you go. How's that? Huh?
Yeah, it works.
Full circle.
No, that's for the one from when we were coming back from Michigan. I was like, hey, let me bum one.
Oh yeah. Right.
And that did burn good.
Yeah, that's what
I think I did smoke part of it on the way home. I can't remember if I did or I didn't. I might have saved it until I got home because I think after you got out of the car, I was like, I'm honestly kind of good.
Yeah. It burned fine though.
Oh yeah, I didn't have
any
any problems. Yeah, I think I did smoke half of it in the car, and then I smoked the rest of it like later on that day.
That honestly makes me like pretty happy to hear because bro, it's $10 for 10 of those.
That's not a bad deal.
That's a pretty
$1
deal.
joint. That's.
I feel like if you go there and you like make a point of being like thrifty about it, you can actually have a pretty good haul.
It's just that risk of buying something with the fucked up
paper.
Or...
Exactly.
But no, we both did really good last time.
That was
I
honest.
literally got home and I was like, yeah, honey, I spent $165. She was like, nice.
Yeah. Because Alex knew that I was like gonna be like kind of tight on money.
Yeah.
And she was like, I was kind of grousing about, like bitching about, like, oh man, fucking like rent's due, electric's due, fuck, and then like yeah, a little tight on money. I'm gonna go up north.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, hey, I only spent $150. Not even, like a little under actually.
Yeah, you were like 146 or something like that. I feel like.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's weird that I remember that. that's even right.
I think it was like 130,
I
136,
think I was at like
137,
56, maybe. I can't remember.
something, but reasonable. And
Yeah,
I
no,
got
that was
like
the cheapest trip I've ever had up there, and I did pretty good. And I haven't got into any of it except I did this choice edibles. No bueno.
really?
They're 20 milligrams each. Instead of doing 100, I got to eat 5 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
I
wanna
got
fuck
you.
with that.
I got you. I was like, what do you mean? Do they suck now?
No, I mean they're good. Like they're good. but
It's
I'm
not practical.
No, I'd rather have the band where it's like 4 in a package for 200 milligrams.
I want to branch out and try more of their stuff,
Yeah, I do
gummy
too.
wise.
Yeah,
I feel like next time I am gonna like look at the menu like the night before and just be like,
that's what I do.
what do I want?
I look forward to it.
Yeah, and be like, let's see
Get
what they
on
got.
there and fucking look around and shit. I ordered a grow tent. I got a grow tent.
Nice.
Shipped to the crib, so I'm
Okay.
gonna start on that eventually here soon.
Fucking moving on up, bud.
Yeah, it's crazy. I should have never threw the first one away that I bought because it was pretty nice.
Yeah. In hindsight, you're like, fuck, I should have kept that.
But they're cheap. The one I bought was only like it was like $5.
Okay.
Kind of pricey, but
A little bit, but
I got like a specific size because I wanted to be able to put it in my closet, and now I'm like, it's probably gonna get out in the garage. There's just way more room out there, and I don't want this. I don't want the smell to be in my closet where all my fucking clothes are.
yeah.
I started thinking about that, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably not. I'm gonna get a filter and stuff, but still, I don't think I want it near my clothes.
I was gonna say I haven't really gotten out into much of my shit either. Not really.
I just had I think I did 100 milligrams the other night, edibles.
I did 40 by accident. I thought I was only doing 20, and I'm like, oh, it's like
I feel like if I do 20, it doesn't do shit for me.
yeah. I mean, I feel that. It just
I smoke a lot more than you two, though.
well, my thing is that I was like, I was going to bed like not too long after, and it was the chocolates. So they were like literal like
Yeah.
little Twix bars, and I'm like, yeah, but like, what about like, do I really want to be loading up on sweets?
Yeah,
like,
before bed. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
so I
Sure.
ate two, thinking they were 10s. Turns out they were 20s, and I woke up the next day like, but
Probably.
a little bit, but
Yeah.
nothing too unbearable.
No, they do that to you.
They
I
will.
usually don't. I don't do edibles anymore unless it's on the weekend. Preferably Saturday night.
It was funny because I was talking to someone at work, and they're talking about like they're a little older, and they were talking about like, oh yeah, because they used to go up to Michigan and shit. And they were like, oh yeah, now I'm just doing like Delta 9 and Delta 8, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you can do the other shit.
Yeah, I feel like the Delta 8 is more synthetic.
Oh, for sure. And they say like Delta 9 like is just like, weed, but like at the same time it feels.
It's different, yeah.
I'm like, but this
It's
is
not from the same plant.
It's like, but this is able to be sold before this shit was even like legalized here.
Yeah.
Like, what am I not getting here?
It's not the same.
Yeah, you can
Is
say
it?
it is as much as you want, but
Keith from work will be talking about how he goes down to like Athens to buy gummies, and it's like, yeah, dude, those are not the same gummies
no.
as you get.
Yeah, I'm making a trip to go
Yeah.
get these.
Well,
It's
he
like,
goes down there to ride his quad and shit, and he's just like fucked up on edibles riding his quad.
I was gonna say, he's just like going around. I think he's just going around like Athens College, like at
Yeah.
OU, trying to
On
like
his quad.
pick up some bitches, pick up some grody chick that'll like fuck me.
Oh.
It's like, girl, boy, you know those. God damn it, boy, you know those OU girls are fucking trouble. Like, come on now. So
Oh, Keith.
he's funny. It's a piece of work, I tell you.
Did I
Hey-
tell you? Go ahead.
Good, no, go ahead.
One of the dudes I work with was like, "Is he Australian?" I was like, "No, but that is fucking hilarious." That you would say. He's like, "Well, his voice," and I'm like, "I can kind of see it, but no, he is a fucking true blood American, dude."
Can you give me like a Keith Jones impersonation?
I can't really.
No. Okay, that's fine.
I don't even know what he does. What did he tell me the other day? Oh, I was going out to get my fucking. I was just getting a pop. And Carla, this other woman that works there at THJ, she's in her little like jumpsuit cleaning, and she said something to Keith. She's like, "Yeah, I got stuff in my hair." And he's like, "Oh, bitch, that reminds you of something else."
Oh,
You got hair
Jesus.
stuff in your hair. And she's like, "No, it doesn't. This is grease." He's like, "You know what I mean." I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Double down. He's like, no, I'm talking about cum.
Yeah, he's got
All right.
cum in your hair, and he's looking around, and he kind of looks at me, and
He's like, you know what I mean?
well, he's like looking out of the corner of her eye because she like walked out of the room, and he's like, "Did you hear what I said?"
He's like, high five,
She had
brother.
cum in her hair. It's like,
Fucking
oh my
yucking it up.
God.
God damn it. That's so silly.
And Carla, she's fucking smacked me on the ass like 2 times working there.
Okay, so
she's a pretty cool lady.
Yeah.
I had to tell Lindsay. I was like, hey, because she knows Carla. Like they work together. She's like,
well, I was checking to see how much you had left. That's all. I was curious. That's
I'm
all.
a thirsty boy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too far off, but Carla. That's funny.
I thought it was raining.
What's up?
I thought I heard rain. I thought I heard water.
Oh. Oh, you do. It's
It's a fucking cast bowl. Okay, I'm like, my boy making coffee.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you were here last week. We got a new one recently
That's
because
probably what it is. Then.
the other one was fucked up. So this one, it's well, the last one it had just like a little like spigot where it would just like kind of.
I'm about to have a look at it because I didn't see it.
No, this one's neat. Take a look at that.
No, that is cool. It's got a little flower on it.
Yeah, and it's got like multiple different spots that the cats can drink from. So I mean, if they wanted to like surround it a little bit,
Yeah, they could.
go around and,
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very Alex. Like
No, I can see that. It's definitely I'm like, yeah. Did you pick that one up?
I mean, you saw the plants in the guest
Yeah.
bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking. You about ready to?
Yeah, we'll see where we're at here. I don't know where we're.
I was gonna say.
We're probably at least 45 minutes to an hour. I know we're at 15 minutes. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
51 minutes. All right, guys. Well, this has been our first podcast of the
so and so.
Yeah, the so and so. So yeah.
Thanks
We're
for
out.
listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Tune in next Thursday.
Good night and good luck.
Yeah. God bless America.